Sneemaster!
Hey everyone, Sneemaster here with a brief tutorial on how to mine Quantanium from the air in Halo. Quantanium is a very valuable but very sensitive fuel used for quantum travel in Star Citizen. One of the best places to get it is from the air in Halo, which is a large asteroid field made of denser bands of asteroids that circles throughout the Stanton system. It has tons of asteroids, and many have Quantanium in them, as well as other precious metals. It also has a very large area, so it's harder for pirates to find miners to target. The difficulty is trying to actually get there. The Halo does not currently show up in the star map, and you can't select it as a target. So the best way to get to the Halo is to take off from one of the many refinery locations and point at a target that does show up in the star map, and cut your quantum drive partway through. I use a chart on the Cornerstone Space website that also has the Universal Item Finder to calculate where to aim at and when to cut my quantum drive. The website also has lots of other great resources, so go check it out. Anyway, here's the page. It shows that there are 8 denser bands of asteroids throughout the system. You pick one of the starting points and then pick a target. Within that range, you will see the distances to each band of asteroids. Personally, I don't know if any one band is better than the others, but other people might know better than me. So pick a band and it'll have a number, depending whether you're traveling to or from a location. In this example, we are traveling from a refinery, Arc L1, and aiming at Crusader Lagrange point 4. The circle shows the optimal distance to reach band 5 from ArcCorp L1 to Crusader L4. Simply go to ArcCorp L1, turn on your star map, target Crusader L4, lock it in, and start your quantum drive. Once you reach that distance, for example 15,027,000 kilometers, then just turn off your drive and you will end up in the right spot. Preferably, if you are aiming for Quantanium mining, you don't want to be too far from the refinery, as Quantanium is explosive and gives you a max 14 minutes before it explodes. Even less if you shake the ship around a lot. So pick a target band that is closest to your refinery. Once you reach your target location in the air in Halo, you need to scan for rocks. Turn on your scanning mode with the default V key and ping your surroundings with a tab key. In a prospector, you can see valuable asteroids about 9 to 10 kilometers away while moving, but you have to get within 4.5 kilometers to be able to scan the contents of the asteroid. Sometimes the asteroids won't scan, mostly because the server is a little slow to keep up, so best to just keep on pinging other asteroids until you find one that scans. Sometimes coming back to those unscannable ones after a few minutes will make them scannable. Sometimes it only takes 10 to 15 minutes to find a good asteroid. Other times it's taken me an hour. In those cases, it's best to just try a different spot altogether. Just keep on scanning until you find an asteroid with Quantanium. I don't recommend wasting time on any asteroid with less than 30% Quantanium. Preferably 40% or above should fill a prospector. Make sure you have the Lancer mining head, but you can still do it with a regular base head as well. So now I found an asteroid with 45% Quantanium. Nice. So next you want to get close to the asteroid with 15 meters or less with your mining device out. Notice how your optimum level bar on the left turns more green. You want it to be at the max optimal level. Also notice how the rock has a thin green target bar on the right. Most Quantanium rocks tend to be very finicky. They're often harder to crack, needing more power, and also very unstable. The closer you are to the asteroid, the more power your laser will apply. So you need to put power to 100% for a while and watch once you get in the green range. You have to really micromanage the power levels of the mining beam when you get there. The beam power will jump around a lot on Quantanium rocks and will try to hit the red range a lot, so you have to really be fiddly with the power. Once you finally crack the rock, scan the pieces for Quantanium more than 40%. Break all the rocks, but don't scoop them up yet. Keep an eye on the purple scoopable rocks that have over 60% Quantanium, and preferably 90 to 100%. Once all the rocks are done, scoop up the 90 to 100% rocks first, then go down scooping the ones with less Quantanium until you're full. If you aren't completely full, then scoop up any non-Quantanium rocks left. Do your scooping all at once and very quickly, as you'll notice a timer pops up on the right side. It'll count down until the Quantanium will destroy your ship, so you have to hurry. If you have a mole, then you might want to search for multiple asteroids that have Quantanium and crack them first before scooping them up. A mole can carry 2 to 3 times what a prospector can, so don't pick up Quantanium until all the rocks are cracked first. Once you pick up everything you can in a quick amount of time, then hightail it back to the refinery as fast as you can. Just try not to jostle the ship around too much, because that'll cause the Quantanium to get more unstable quickly. Fly quickly in your red line speed and get a parking spot quickly. Then turn off power, run into the station and store your ship quickly. Once it's stored, then you can relax a bit. It won't blow up at that point. Just walk on down to the refinery and refine your ore. When it comes to Quantanium, you're trying to make the most money you can, so choose the cheapest methods with the highest outputs, even if it takes longer to refine. The longest ones can take a day to refine, but saves you a ton of money. If you're in a hurry and have lots of Quantanium, then you can afford to go to the medium expensive route, but long term, go for the cheapest method. Now, the next bit is making sure you have a cargo ship that can carry the refined ore back to the planet trade location to sell it. If you don't have a freighter, then you can often rent one from the refinery store, but they won't be large ships and they don't rent cheap. Ships like a Cutlass or Freelancer might be able to hold between 1 to 3 loads. If you can afford to buy bigger ships, then go for it. You can make tons of money with a single ship and a single trip. Just watch out for pirates. Some like to stock refineries and waylay merchant ships full of Quantanium, so either get a fast ship or get a well-armored ship, preferably with friends to man the turrets. The Crusader MSR is actually great for this. It can carry 3 to 4 loads of refined ore and is very fast, quick enough to get out of quantum enforcement range and dodge missiles. Plus it has turrets to discourage fighters if you have friends to help. Speaking of which, if you do have friends, make sure to pay them for assisting you, whether they were in the turrets or escorting from another ship. You can use the in-game money transfer device to pay them for the trouble. 1 or 2 loads of refined Quantanium can easily make over 200,000 credits alone. A big ship full like the Hercules or Caterpillar can make a few million credits. Plenty of money to help you pay your friends for helping you. Once you sell it at a trade location on a planet, then you start all over again. Many players will keep on mining while the refineries are refining, so you have a constant flow of ore to sell. Alright, so that's it for Air and Halo mining. Drop me a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe. If you're new to Star Citizen, you can use my referral code to get an extra 5,000 credits in-game. Let me know if you want me to review a particular ship or item. Check out my Patreon if you'd like to help me out. Okay, catch you all next time.